To reclaim her mother's stolen empire, Arya had to sell her soul. Luckily, she had already lost it years ago.
The rain was relentless, hammering against the Long Island mausoleum like 1,000 angry fists. A black Rolls-Royce sat idling in the gloom, a predator waiting in the mist. Arya Vance stood in the mud, her black umbrella the only shield against the storm. Slowly, the tinted rear window of the car rolled down. Arthur Thorne, the patriarch of New York's deadliest dynasty, watched her from the shadows. "Get in," Arthur commanded, his voice gravel and iron. "We need to talk." Arya collapsed her umbrella and slid into the back seat. The interior smelled of expensive leather and stale cigar smoke. The sudden blast of dry heat should have been comforting, but it only sent a chill down her spine. The confined space didn't feel like luxury, it felt like a cage. For a split second, she wasn't in a Rolls-Royce. She was back into the Obsidian, that hellhole a reform school in Eastern Europe. The concrete walls were freezing. The payment from her stepmother, Victoria, had stopped coming, which meant Arya was no longer a guest. She was garbage disposal. She could still see the guard walking in with the stun baton. She was 14. That night, she learned a simple truth: become the monster, or be eaten by one. She remembered the weight of the sharpened icicle in her hand, the warmth of the guard's blood on her face. That was the night Arya died, and Nyx was born. Arya, Arthur's sharp tone snapped her back to the present. "My grandson, Xavier, is out of control. If you can tame him, keep him in line during this damned engagement, I will hand you the Vance Corporation on a silver platter. I'll give you back the empire your stepmother stole." Arya took the dossier he offered. Her manicured fingers traced the cold edge of the paper. She hadn't crawled back from hell for money. She came back to burn Victoria and Tiffany to the ground. She looked up, the facade of the fragile socialite vanishing. Her eyes were voids. "Xavier Thorne is the most volatile man in Manhattan," Arya said, her voice devoid of fear. "Are you sure you want to invite the Wolf into your house?" "I need a handler for my heir." "You need power for your revenge," Arthur countered, watching her closely. "Do we have a deal?" Arya didn't hesitate. She signed the document with a flourish. "Deal," she said, tossing the pen back to him. "But I have one condition. If he crosses the line, I don't guarantee he'll remain in one piece." Arthur chuckled, the sound dry and humorless. "Just leave him breathing. That's all I ask."